Hello guys, welcome back again. Pastorjerryeeze revealed how his mother was exposed in church. What a powerful message. He believed in the supernatural and the church he grew up in. You dare not do nonsense and come to church. You can't fornicate and come to church. As you are walking through the door, the Holy Spirit will tell you, by 3:42 p.m., where were you? His pastor's wife was his pastor and she operated in the supernatural. Before he saw the supernatural in the television from Ben Hinn's, Pastor Chris, he saw it before in his pastor's wife in his local church. Or more, my people, Jesus get men and women the play. Pastor Jerry's mother sold groundnut, so whenever she didn't finish selling the groundnut, she will mix it with the new ones. And then when the buyers ask, is this groundnut a fresh one? And his mother will say, yes, it's a fresh one. At that time, it was only him that knew what his mother was doing. Nobody else knew what his mother was doing. He was still a little boy by then. And that's how him and his mother walked into the church, and the Holy Spirit, through his pastor's wife, stopped her mother and said to her, what are you telling your customers? Are you not lying? And his mother said, she doesn't lie. And she said, that groundnut you are selling, is it old or new? Pastor Jerry was a small boy. He knew what his mother was doing. In fact, he was the one doing it because she will ask him to help her mix the two together. This is powerful, guys. Just see the way the Holy Spirit just exposes things like that. Gone are those days. We are still experiencing it in this our generation. Pastor Jerry is really coming from a place of supernatural manifestation. That is why you see him rugged in his faith like that. He really comes from a place of rich heritage of seeing God at work. Now back to the story. Pastor Jerry was looking at his mother and shivering, praying in his own heart, saying his mother should not lie, that that she doesn't mix all her new groundnut together to sell to her customers. And he recounted how the Holy Spirit also spotted out one guy saying, why are you living a life of sin and unrighteousness? Or more, he really have the right to say that where he's coming from. You dare not do nonsense and come to church, because the Holy Spirit will expose you. This place helps you to live right too. It helps you to live a morally upright life and also build a personal relationship with God, because you are seeing the supernatural manifesting right before your very own eyes. And when this guy was spotted out, why are you living a life of sin and unrighteousness? And the guy looked at the woman of God and said, he is not doing anything. He was an undergraduate. And his pastor's wife said, while Pastor Jerry was standing there and watching, as little as he was, amazed, surprised with what is happening around him. Then his pastor's wife said, God, if you spoke to me, let him know that you spoke to me, that this word came from you. And the Spirit of God lifted this guy, bawa, bawa, bawa. After a while, oh my God, that's how he learns to pray for mercy. So this mercy you see on nsppd is not today. It's not today. My God. This pastor's wife held the guy's hands and prayed for mercy. Pastor Jerry's old church was really a place of rocket faith. He really got a good foundation in Christianity. One thing I learned from this is that don't only pray when you go to church. Don't be a believer only when you go to church. Have a personal relationship with the Holy Spirit, because that is what is going to help you out. Oh my God. Hearing him say for over 20 years of his life, he has prayed from night till morning. People of God, this is grace at work. And you can't confront the gates of hell with an empty prayer life. That is impossible. You can't be shaking the gates of hell with an empty prayer life. The oil on your head never runs dry, Pastor Jerry. This is God. Guys, if you were blessed, if yes, let me hear you out in the comment section below. And where are you watching from? God bless you as you do so. And for those that are watching us for the first time, join us by subscribing to this beautiful family, where we bring you nothing but spirit-filled messages like this one. Thank you.